Hello, Laker fans. Welcome to Perspective Log, Lakers-fandom. So, today live is about the upcoming draft. What do what do we think um, the Lakers should pick in the draft, unless they want to give it away in a trade? Uh, Basically, most people think that it should be either a three and D wing defender or point guard. Now, I'm sorry. The last I heard of is that the Lakers have practicing Jay Scrub. Um, he's 6'6". I think he's 6'9" wingspan. Let me see. Yeah, 6'9" wingspan, 21.9 points per game, 6.8 6.8 rebounds per game, 3.7 assists per game, and 1.4 steals per game. He's also a 50% field goal average, 50.1 actually. And this is the part that I'm not too into about him. He's only 33.3% three-point shooter. Now, he's a scorer, definitely. 21 point, pretty much 22 points per game. But he's athletic. He's 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. That means that he's going to be able to guard large wings because he's athletic. He is he's definitely a wing player. Um, and so, I mean, he's quick. I don't see much of him, his outside game. He's got great ball handlers, and he can drive. He can drive to the basket. So that's something interesting. So, but uh, so this is the question: what do you think about Jay Scrubs? Um, is he worth picking? Yes or no? All right. So that's the question of the night. Put your answer on the comment section, right? But let's start. Let's start this with hitting the intro in 3, 2, 1. This is Perspective Log X, and I am your host, E.A. Crespo. Perspective Log X, Lakers-fandom. All right. We're trying to get to 500. There is 500 subscribers and as many likes as this video can get. So, all right, let me show you something here. All right, where I got it. Right, these are polls that I posted on my account on Twitter. Let me get this. All right, so the I think that the Cassius Winston, it's already over. One of them still have 11 hours. Let me see which one. Right. So yeah. If we were at that one, the Cassius Winston or Malachi Flynn, which one um, would you um, think would be the best pick of those two? Right now, as you can see, Cassius Winston is getting all the love, nothing for Malachi Flynn. I think Malachi Flynn is as good. Um, I would give the advantage just a little bit to Cassius Winston, but not much. Um, both of them are high scorers, between 18, 19 points per game. And both of them are floor generals. And they both are around 40% 3-point shooters. So, all right, we need wing defender. We need outside uh, outside 3-point shooting, outside shooting in general, but 3-pointer is the best. And we need a floor general. If we don't get Rondo, I mean, if we get Rondo back, we have more flexibility of what we want to get. So, where's my okay? Now, if we get Jamius Ramsey, we get the 3-point shooter. I don't know how good a defender he is, but he is a wing, right? Um, but right now, I mean, a lot of people that voted, everybody voted for him. Of all the people that voted, uh, picking Jamiles Ramsey on the first half, mock draft people having other teams picking before the Lakers, Jamiles Ramsey. Some other mock draft have the Lakers picking him up, and some other, believe it or not, they have him really down, even down on the second uh, on the second draft. as a second draft pick. Um, so to me, it's interesting. Um, so the Lakers have uh, a difficult task because this is like many people are saying, these are good pieces, but they are not uh, expected to be stars. So that puts it's a weak draft pick to trade, but the Lakers have this excellent tradition of picking in the late first round really good assets. Um, that's how we got Taylor Horton Tucker. That's how we got Kyle Kuzma and other guys. And I'm gonna tell you something. I know people are trying to fantasize about a lot of trading and a lot of stuff, but I am one of the ones who believe that what happened with Danny Green this year is not the norm. So he may be back next year with a vengeance. Next year, next season, um, with a vengeance. And Kyle Kuzma. Remember, this is the thing about Kyle Kuzma. Remember that he had two injuries this last season. Then there was the hiatus, and then there was the bubble. I mean, it's a lot to get used to. And, this is the first season that he is not part of the regular team. There's a lot to get used to when you have a season like that. So, so I think the Lakers fans are very unjust with Kyle Kuzma. And let me tell you something. It's the same thing that happened with Dwight Howard the first time. I mean, Dwight Howard was in pain, back pains through the whole season. And Laker fans didn't let the jab on him. I was one of them. I accept it. So we gotta be patient with some of these guys. I mean, they're not only that they are human beings, that because they are human beings and they happen to have things happening in their lives with injuries, with personal stuff, we gotta take that in account. Now, like I was saying, Cal Kuzma, every time, like the first time he came from the injury, he started averaging like 10, maybe 12 points per game. He ended up 13 points per game just before he injured again. Then he came back. He started again and he got up to almost 16 points per game. But then when he was clicking, what happened? The whole hiatus started. And then he came back and he got to get used to the bubble too, right? So I don't know. I think we need to chill out a little bit with this because we don't want to be that team that sends these two guys to a different team. We get another guy who doesn't get used to Frank Vogel's style, And then we see Danny Green and Kuzma scoring around, 15 to 20 points a game in a different team. And we're like, oh, why did we do that? Right? It's not the first time that has happened. So, you know, we need to be patient a little bit with them. And I know we want to win a championship right now. I think we can. I mean, we just won with the team we had because we have these two big stars, and we will have another star like in the next off season. I am sure of that because there's gonna be a lot of free agents that can cover our needs. But the question is if there is a plan. If there is a plan, we're probably gonna know, and I said this over and over again, we're gonna know on draft night. Because if the Lakers package their draft, we'll probably know it a little bit before on the trade, right? Or even could be later. But there's weeks, I think. The draft is a week away, or maybe less. I don't remember. Than the free agency, and then there is, practice. I don't know if they are gonna have, uh, the I don't know if they can do that, but it's all gonna be cramped. So once we get to draft night, everything is gonna happen really fast, and so in draft night we are gonna have a little bit the Lakers, and I'm pretty sure they have a plan. I'm pretty sure Rob Pelinka has been working on that already. They're interviewing players. The last one was Jay Scrubs, as far as I know, and so they have been uh, um, they have been getting either point guards or wing players in that. But like I said, I think we can get two cheap wing players with Mo Harkless and Bruno Caboclo. I talked about Caboclo before. He is a 6'9", 6'10" wing player with I think it was 7'7" wingspan, and he can shoot the three. And that's the thing. He's Caboclo. I like Caboclo because he can guard small forwards, power forwards, and centers. So that's my the way I would put it. I would get a point guard on the draft, and then I would get those two guys that I could get with the exemption. And even, I would bring everybody back that I can, especially I would bring Dwight Howard and Rondo. I don't know. I don't know if we can bring the three of them, KCP also. Um, let's see. Jared Dudley, was kind of giving uh, a scheme of how to get everybody back, get the two pieces he was talking about, and get Anthony Davis signed after. And I don't know. I maybe pay a little bit of a luxury tax. And I don't know how prepared is Costas Antetokounmpo, but if LeBron is play the first month and maybe some other of the, or they are gonna get really small amount of minutes, I would say put Costas and Keika on the first month to play a significant amount of minutes, and Taylor Horton Tucker too. Especially Horton Tucker, who he's not a two-way contract anymore. He's actually part of the team, and we saw what he could do in the playoffs. In the little time that we had him on the floor, he immediately produced defensively and offensively. And he got an assist, he got a block, he got 2 steals, and he got 5 points in 7 minutes. All that in 7 minutes. So if you hear me, I'm a big advocate of Taylor Horton Tucker. Well, let me see how much do we have. If there's no questions or comments, I'm going to leave it here. But before I go, if you have a comment after watching this, later on, bring it here. A question, a comment, a disagreement, an agreement, everything. The other thing is subscribe so we can grow here, and like this video if you are satisfied with this video. If you are not satisfied, you can press the unlike, but please comment on what would you want to see in this live in this live videos, right? So saying that, until the next time, go Lakers. Bye-bye.